1949 Bowman Satchel Paige rookie. This is the actual baseline from Rupp Arena. Dr. J, Jordan, autograph, LeBron and Kobe on the back. Drake, OVOs, Jay-Z, Topps Chrome, Calipari and Chumley, film Pawn Stars in here. The Naismith Player of the Year trophy. All right, this is my kind of thing. Let's go. I am Jimmy Mahan. Welcome to the Kentucky Roadshow shop. So I grew up riding my bike in this neighborhood, and it was like time to build this shop, and this location came up for rent. And I was like, no way. Thank you, Lord, let's go. Actually, I pulled a crazy card out of a pack, then I sold it for charity, and it ended up getting me on CNN. That led to Wall Street Journal doing an article. When I got to that point, it was like, wow, if you're ever gonna start a shop, now's the time. And I just took the leap. And at first, the shop was just next door, because I was thinking, what would I have wanted as a kid riding my bike? So we built that. Then for this, I was like, I want to build a museum. So you're gonna be able to come in, get the packs you want, get the players you want, but also experience. We talked about it, now we gotta see it. Let's go. When you walk into our shop, the first thing that really sticks out is the floor. This is the actual baseline from Rupp Arena. Like Shaquille played on this floor, David Robinson played on this floor, Chris Mullin, and like any good card shop, you've got your dollar boxes and your bins. We're about a mile from the stadium, so people will come in and spend time here doing this on a regular day, but also before a football game, and then they'll all walk over to the game, which is awesome. You can buy all your wax. We even make our own packs for kids. Everything, again, is surrounded by history. This is from the old stadium. Pat Riley was a Kentucky guy. That's our old announcer. This actually hung at the 2012 Final Four. Great cards up on the wall, Wembanyama to King Griffey Jr. But then you're gonna have your community part. This is where you're going to meet and greet and rip and hang out and chill. Everything has a purpose. When you sit at the table and kick it and chill, you're sitting in old Final Four chairs. We've got a place where you can pull up a seat, wax across that, Zion cases, more supplies, and as much as we focus on basketball in Kentucky, it's everything. It's football, Star Wars, soccer, you name it. So when you walk in, you walk on history, you look for your cards on history, you can buy your new cards, you've got a community chill spot for trade nights and otherwise, you can get your big boy stuff, you can get your supplies, and you can see this is the kind of stuff I saw when I was a kid, where it's like one day I'm gonna have that Jordan rookie, one day I'm gonna have that Mickey Mantle rookie. Because that was me when I was 8, and this was a dream, and now at 46, the dreams come real. So that's the goal of the retail side of the shop. We'll start with 2018 Topps Chrome Champions League Messi auto to 10. And kind of going back to the stories of you never know who you're gonna see. Somebody who's become a dear friend is the guy that used to be Meek Mill's manager. He had 3 of these Jay-Z Topps Chrome from 2005, and he had 3 of them. He says, I'm gonna keep one, I'm gonna give one to Jay-Z, and I'll trade this one to you. And I was like, done. One big reason I got into collecting was I read a book on Satchel Paige when I was 11 years old. I was like, this guy is a hero. So that was one of those cards I was like, one day I'm gonna get a Satchel Paige rookie. That's a special one for me. Steph Curry, NTRPA, I pulled that out of a box the year after his rookie. It was a $200 repack. When I first went to the National, I said, I want to get Jordan in a Bulls jersey and LeBron in a Cavs jersey cards. A 2003-4 SP Authentic Upper Deck LeBron James rookie, dual autographed by him and Jordan. On that same note, I was going after these cards. Dr. J, Jordan autograph, LeBron and Kobe on the back. My grandfather went to Ohio State and he loved Jesse Owens. And of course, Jesse Owens win gold 1936 Olympics versus the Germans and the Nazis in Berlin. And then I went to the National and I found a ticket from when he won the 200-meter dash. And I've got this paired with the cigarette card from the 1936 and the ticket. And then I saved my favorite 2 for last. This is a Hank Aaron, Ronald Acuna, 1 of 1. heritage with game-worn patches. That'll go in the coffin with me, I think, when I'm gone. This is Oscar Tshiebwe. He won Player of the Year. He was on the cover of Bowman Chrome U, the first release of that from basketball. So I've got the Superfractor of his Invicta, that's an insert, and the Black Shimmer 101 of his base chrome. I'm still looking for the Super, so if anybody sees it, call me up. We've got Jordan shoes, Durant signed shoes. It looks like a ray gun, but that is a microphone from the 1966 Kentucky Texas Western game that was a movie called Glory Road. A football helmet from 1937. Then you got the newer stuff. Those are Carl Town shoes, and that was featured in sneaker shopping. This is a pair of Drake OVOs. I couldn't find any pictures except for Drake wearing them. That's a treasure of mine. I was at the Mint in Las Vegas, and a guy walks up to me, he's like, I've got two things for your museum. I've never met him in my life. One is a funeral program from Adolph Rupp, and then a letter of the NCAA infractions against our rival Louisville, signed by the lady of ill repute, card shop living. That is a pair of Bam Adebayo's practice shoes. He writes his childhood address to never forget where he came from. My guy, let's go. That's my kind of stuff. Tonight, we have some folks coming in. One of them is Reed Shepherd. This is his dad's jersey, Jeff Shepherd, who won a title at Kentucky in 1998. This is a 1960s and 70s game ball from the NBA. How do you even find a game ball from the 1960s and the early 70s? I was an academic counselor at Kentucky when Tayshaun Prince was here. He gave me one of his jerseys from the Olympics and wrote to Jimmy, my #1 fan. Chris Mullin, I went and found the jersey of the Golden State 1986 team that he was wearing in his rookie card. So I had him sign it, 86 Fleer jersey. As a card nerd, that's gold. I'm a huge Braves fan. I've got a game-worn Acuna jersey, a base from the NLCS when they won it all. Great cards. And then there's this little Dodgers section. That is for Walker Buehler. He grew up here in Lexington. We are 2 blocks from a Little League park. And he came by the shop and gave us his glove and shoes from the World Series, his rookie year, actually. Now, one thing that's cool around here that is very rare, and it's because of our friendship with a guy named Oscar Tshiebwe, but he has all these trophies. And he's like, Jimmy, could I keep my trophies at your shop until I get settled? I was like, absolutely. So you've got the Naismith Player of the Year trophy for Oscar that he's just keeping here for safekeeping. So now you've seen the shop. Thank you so much for checking it out. As you see, it'll be more than just a pack of cards or a single. It'll be an experience. If you're ever in Bronxville, New York, or Sonoma, California, or Dallas, go see our other guys. And if you ever need to find us online, Roadshow Cards, we put stuff up every day, roadshowcards.com, Instagram at Roadshow Cards, and please holler if we can ever help, because we want to serve this community, because collecting is the best hobby ever. One of the coolest things about running a card shop is what walks in the door that you have no plan for. A lady walks in with a stuffed wildcat. Like, that was alive at one time. She's like, my son's had this forever and I just gotta get it out of my house. So I pay like $200 for it. We put it up, we call it Cat Riley. 2 weeks later, son walks in. Is that my cat? And I'm like, your mom sold it, it wasn't me, man. I'm so sorry. That is Cat Riley, our stuffed wildcat. We went and found a little cardinal and put it in his hand, so he's eating Louisville. But that's what happens in a card shop.